So, by the way, guys, there is this very good artifact enhancement event and champion training event going on right now. I'm not really fully done this, but I'm planning to complete this. And I definitely recommend you guys to do it as well, because first of all, you get 2 Chaos Ores, which is very unheard of and can be very good for getting top tier gear. But you do get a large amount of oil, and this is actually very significant amount of energy, assuming that you can even farm stage 25 on Sand Devil, which can be very hard for most players in the game, even me. So this is actually insanely good event. If you can do it, you should do it. Kind of the same with the champion training. It might not look as enticing, but if you don't buy the packs, getting these tokens, especially the tier 2 ones, is very slow and rare. And you get something like, is it 8 from this or something? So it is pretty good, and I will do this after I'm done with the other event, but I will aim to do both of them. I mean, if you can't do them, then you can't, but those are very good events, so I would consider doing them. This one is kind of meh, but getting 6-star clips is pretty good in general, but I wouldn't do Ice Golem event just for that, but maybe for Fire Knight I might do it, or I will do it, I guess. I mean, I'll do it anyway because I started farming Fire Knight now, but let's get into the fights. But yeah, after these events end, the first thing I'm gonna do is farm masteries for Supreme Elhain, but I'm still kind of slowing down when I test her a bit, because I do want to do the 7th, because it does seem pretty good. But surely I will be able to do this event and get masteries on her before the next fusion, so it should be okay. I kind of would need to farm a lot of oil actually, so this event is gonna be like less energy spent on getting the silver than it would be farming the oil, so I definitely need to do it. Okay, that's interesting. I haven't seen these teams in a while, but I used to see them a lot. I think it's actually a very good combination in live arena. And I'm expecting that he's gonna use something like Protoss or Charge It in this team. That's what they usually have. Yeah, I'll probably go with Nakarada. Yeah, let's go with my nukers first. Yeah, there's just no way that I'm gonna use Samson against this team, because he has both Valkyrie and Siphi, so he's not gonna be able to kill through it. I wonder if they're ever gonna add increase HP buff in this game. I guess it is a bit different than increase defense or increase attack, but I don't see why not, because of course it would make the HP scaling nukers better. I mean, of course they need to nerf Taras before it, but it could also be a defensive cooldown, so in many other games there is skills like that, so I don't see why they couldn't do HP buff. It could be pretty interesting. Yeah, okay. I knew what he was gonna use. That's why I didn't want to pick Necret yet, because if he was gonna pick this Charge, then maybe I will not go with Necret. That was kind of what I was thinking. I think I'll go with double Reviver against him. Yeah, double Reviver and Cardial, yeah. I do get a decent amount of buffs in my team, and the Valkyrie will reduce the turn meter, but not that much. I could have gotten way more if I picked Necret in this team. So, okay, this is kind of funny, because so the Valkyrie is definitely nuker, so he technically has 2 nukers in this team. But if I had a team that would be able to kill him through Warlord, then that Valkyrie wouldn't really pose a lot of threat. So if I did ban the Charge, you could kind of easily cheese this team. I mean, maybe not easily, but if you're able to fight a team that locks you out, then you could very easily in that situation, yeah. I was almost tempted to just ban the Georgic, but with Initve it's not quite enough. Maybe if I had more to in this fight, but I prefer this team. It's just gonna be a matter of if my Initve gets any turns or not, but he's gonna like kill my team and CC over and over again. That was almost a mistake, but I guess Sifi is gonna lap me, so it's not that big issue. But if my Initve would have gone before his charge, it would have been a bad deal for him, but that's not gonna happen. Yeah, the Sifi is so much faster than my team that it moves twice, and he has the Valkyrie reducing my turn meter as well. But this is a good setup for a team. I like this like base style that you pick Sifi and Valkyrie, and you can build many different types of teams from it. But like Rotos or Georgid are the typical picks that you have in a team like this. I was actually recommending to use this type of setup for some people like maybe a week ago or something as well. I can't really do it myself, but I wish I could do it. Oh, he didn't die to the Init. Fuck. I thought I blocked the revive on the Valkyrie. The issue here is gonna be is that can my Initve get any turns, because I don't have any revives like Sifi that revive them on full turn meter. So Georgid is gonna kill my team over and over again, and I'm kind of looking for opportunity to get ally attack with Cardiel and maybe kill somebody in his team, and then I might get turn. But every time he dies, he loses turn meter, and the Valkyrie and Sifi are controlling my turn meter a lot in this fight. But I think I didn't really have other choices anyway, so. It will just kill it through Necret, so there's no point to pick Necret against a Georgid. But maybe if I was using my issue is I don't have any like fast champions, but if I was using my own Valkyrie, it might actually be good in this fight if I had a team prepared with counter like that. But I think I definitely need to also get masteries on my Valkyrie, and I will also try to do something with her in future, but it won't be quite the same because I don't have Sifi, but maybe I can do something else. I need to try. I hope that they will add some more champions with increased defense, because it's something that I've been looking at a lot myself, thinking how to use like Helicat and Iron Brago. But it's also something that I've noticed a lot on other people, that everybody's asking me what defense buffers. Everybody's asking what defense buff champions they can use in their team, and there is no clear good choice apart from Sifi. But yeah, something like a lot of the other options are gonna be like Nukers, Helicat or Brago, and it's not gonna be quite the same. There's, I guess, Doom, Screech and those kind of champions, but nothing really gets to like Sifi level. But considering we got Python and Ukko in kind of the recent times, maybe there's a chance that we will get a defense buffing reviver as well. Yeah, I guess I wasn't really able to get turns. This was kind of hard fight for me, so I was kind of expecting this. I could have picked something like Ukko, but the issue with him is that he will get one shot as well, but maybe he's fast enough that he might still gotten some turns after he got revived. Maybe I should pick Ukko instead of Python in this fight. I will try it next time. If I had Rotos in that fight, then it would be a very different deal, but it is what it is. Yeah, I think there's just Samson might have been able to survive some hits, but there's no way that he would be able to kill that team, so... Maybe with the increased HP buff, if we get that at some point. What do you guys think? Would increase HP buff be OP, or it would kind of be something like strength then, but also like increase attack for HP scaling nukers? Maybe they are just planning to add that at some point, but they're kind of not rushing with things so that they can slowly add new things every month or something. Maybe it's something that they planned years ago, but I have no like actual information about it. This is looking to be another speed team. Maybe he's using Charge again. Yeah, maybe I'll go with Ukko. We shall see. I was kind of not sure what I want to do in this fight. Okay, actually, this is fine. I definitely want to pick UDK against this team with both Siphi and Rotos. It is kind of hard team, but I think it's maybe not the best synergy because I mean, we shall see, but I think if it had a tanky reviver as the second reviver, it will be very hard for me to kill it through Siphi heals and Harima passive. But now it kind of looks like a squishy team, so maybe I can do it. Okay, they both look very low HP as well, where everybody in his team looks low HP, so... This is not looking too bad, especially with that Frostbite proc. You love to see it. The issue with Frostbite is that if you haven't been farming it, you can't really get it in a day, but it is something that you can passively farm in the long term and try to get use out of, but you might not even get a good 2-piece in one rotation. So the good thing about it is that you only need 2-piece set, so it's a lot easier to get that than a 4-piece one. Yeah, I think I can just kill the Rotos now, right? With both of these ally attacks and Initve being after Rotos in the team order. This is of course like a specific intention that I always pick Rotos first and Initve after Rotos. And if I do ally attack, then it does go in team order and Initve will go after it and block the revive on Rotos or other champions. And this kind of thing works for everything in this game. When enemy does AoE attacks, it doesn't actually attack your entire team at the same time, but it goes through it into turn order. I mean, not turn order, team order. So the order that you have when you pick those champions. And it's actually very relevant for something like polymorph and many other mechanics in this game, because let's say with polymorph that your first champion in your team has a high level polymorph and it happens to polymorph the enemy CC champion, let's say Ceres, then it goes to debuffs like one at a time, so it calculates them all separately, and it goes like one debuff, everybody in your team, second debuff, everybody in your team. I think it goes like that and not like all three of them per champion at once. I'll have to fact check on that, but I'm pretty sure it was like that. But anyway, so it goes like that. So there might be that if the enemy debuff skill has multiple different debuffs, one of them might hit everybody in your team, but maybe it procs on the second one on your team leader, and then nobody gets the effects from that skill after that. So it can be a bit confusing, but if you have the polymorph stacked in the lead of your team, it's higher chance that the champions after that won't get any debuffs. But sometimes you will see something like Madame Series, if they debuff your team. I actually should have cancelled the fight. When they debuff your team, some of the debuffs will land and some of them will not. And that's because of the order that the debuffs happen. Let me show you. That's why it will be very important that I get these judges that I always pick first, that it would be in polymorph. But sadly it's not, and I still want to pick that build always first. Yeah, so here when Madame Series does 3 different debuffs, or not 3 different, but it has 3 different effects that can all trigger polymorph. First it removes all of the buffs, then it places decrease attack and then decrease defense. And polymorph can proc at any of these times, so it might proc on the first effect and then the others don't apply, or it might proc, let's say, on the decrease attack or decrease defense part, and then some of the others will apply to your team. So it can be a bit confusing sometimes that you're thinking that the polymorph isn't actually working, but it is, but it works a bit complicated way. So should I go with my own Ukko? Yeah. Yeah, let's go with my fast Necret and yeah. Part of the reason why I actually decided that I'm gonna farm Fire Knight, the other one is that I was looking at my accessories and it's gonna be pretty hard to get upgrades, and reaction and revenge are often better anyway, so I feel like I pretty much have enough of them. But one of the other reasons is that I want to get the faster build on my Ukko, and if I were to get speed boots with speed ascension on stun, then that would be great. Then I could get him a lot faster. So I basically don't have any good bottom pieces on stun set, but I do have many good top pieces, so I just need to get one good bottom stun piece and his build will be way better. So, and I want to get more nuke sets on for live arena and so on. Maybe try my chances with those fuck, who do I want to go with? Necret or... Yeah, maybe I want to try my chances with those mythical pieces, and maybe somehow it happens that I actually happen to get better Savage set than Lethal set. It's not very likely, but maybe I can get it on some random build, like maybe I have a better HP scaling nuker set on Savage than Lethal, but we shall see. So he has the bolster on everybody that I can't remove, and it does have the double chance to stun the enemy, but let's go with the decrease attack, yeah. That's fine. Do I even want to place this? Wait, did the Ukko get stunned? Why is it so low turn meter? Maybe it got stunned, Yeah, it got stunned, that's why it has the immunity, yeah. Okay, that's good. I guess I'm gonna get a turn with my nukers before Ukko then. I'm not quite able to kill the Trotos, so let's actually go for the Duchess. Maybe I can kill it with the AoE attack skill now. Maybe it's not quite enough, we shall see. Actually, now let's kill the Rotos instead. Yeah, this is much better option. Yeah, one tap in those Rotos is just so good. So I know I'm being chilling a lot for Inite, but if you have seen my videos, then he's actually winning fights for me. He's just so powerful in the right matchup. Not in every matchup. enemy has something like George's and he can take a hit and he never gets a turn, then it's not great. But against something like Rotos, or if he can move first, then he can be very powerful. Maybe if you have a fast Siphi and Valkyrie, and you can do that speed team combination, it might be kind of interesting to sometimes use a fast Initve in that team and maybe outspeed some like Rotoses and maybe even Georges or so on. Those squishy champions that Initve actually can one-shot, because it definitely can't one-shot everything. And I mean, my Initve is in like very good gear. I mean, he has crit damage gloves with crit damage as Kenshin, and all of his bottom pieces are like triple rolls in attack, and he has like high clips and so on. So this is definitely like don't get disappointed if yours does like considerably less damage. I mean, you can definitely get way better one than my Initve, but in general it is still in pretty good gear. I can actually show the build, I guess. I mean, I have definitely showed it before, but let's show it anyway, since I'm talking about it. Nice. I guess we started with a loss, so I'm not really sure how this session will go, though the first pick was a very hard team for me. Next time I will try Ukko, but I'm not sure if I can really beat a team like this, unless he doesn't ban Rotos. I don't think there's really anything I can do that he would not ban the Rotos, sadly, so... Oh, it's Kremlin Boy. Yeah, so here is my Initve build, just to show it to you quickly. I guess my camera often hides my build, so I kind of troll my viewers and you don't actually see everything, so I'm trying to be careful. Ah, come on, why did he surrender? This is one of the mods in this game. I was kind of expecting that he would fight me and maybe troll me or something, but why did he just cancel it? Wait, did you? Oh, it would have been funny if I got him twice in a row. That would have been funny. But yeah, here is the gear. I mean, it's good. It's not like ultra incredible. Top players can definitely do better gear than this. It is my second best lethal set. Maybe I can upgrade it at some point, but it is still a very good set, of course. So he does have a very high base attack, so you can get high numbers on him, but his scaling just isn't anything special, and he doesn't have ignore defense or any of the gimmicks that most of the new champions have. Wait. Oh, I was thinking that he's gonna message me that why did he surrender, but I don't see anything. Yeah, I'm not really sure why he surrendered that fight. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe he didn't have time to do it. Maybe he was expecting a 30-minute fight with me and we will both butt our heads, and he didn't want to have anything to do with it. Yeah. I guess I'll go with my own UDK as well. Oh, he picked Candy against the UDK. Who should I pick? I guess maybe I should just go with... No, let's go with Ukko. Ah, fuck. Yeah, okay, good. I was thinking about double Duchess, but let's go with Ukko. Okay, so I guess he did DC or something in the fight. That's what he's saying. I don't really want to show the full Discord in case I show something that I shouldn't have, but I'll show it in the... I'll take a screenshot about it. Okay, well. He doesn't have bolster, so it is pretty good for me. Ah, damn it. Well, getting polymorphed is never great. I wish I would have gotten the attack buffs from them at least. Now it's actually kind of looking bad. But yeah, here's what he said. Stuck on processing, then given a loss. And it was against me, okay. Anyway, it looks like I'm up for another loss in this fight. I was kind of hoping I could do pretty good in this, but he's moving before me because of the Sivy. And I can't really block the AoE damage from his champions. Maybe I should have picked Nakarada in this fight. I was hoping that my Ukko could cut in, or I guess he did, but he got polymorphed, so... I guess the RNG just wasn't on my side this time. Maybe I can get one more turn, I'm not sure, because if the Ronda gets to do her A2, then it will decimate my Duchess. Yeah, okay. Yeah, maybe if I pick Nakarada, or maybe if I didn't get polymorphed, I could have won this fight, but it happens. I wasn't really thinking about Nakarada as my last option. I was thinking between Duchess and Ukko, but maybe I didn't need to go with 2 revivers in that team. I just needed to get one turn with Init, then I would have probably been fine. So... But yeah, I mean, I'm not like super hard trying to use different teams all the time. But yeah, sometimes I just do something randomly and it wasn't a great idea. In Classic Arena, I'm much more like strict that I try to stick with easy fights, but there's no easy fights for me in the current meta, sadly. I have to take risks even there. I haven't been using Blood Cords at all, but he is still geared, but it's just... It's hard to find any fights where it makes sense to use him, so... I guess I could even go with... Yeah, this is actually interesting. Let's go with both UDK and Nakarada in this fight. Wait, which... I think I'll still go with slow and tanky. No, when I'm using UDK anyway. I think it's likely that he will ban one of them, but if he doesn't ban them and he bans the Duchess, I think it's not that big deal for me. Assuming he doesn't pick a second lockout champion here, but yeah. Well, I guess it kind of depends how the stands land on me as well. I don't have any... Wait, I do have bolster on this team. Never mind, it's not horrible. As long as my Duchess doesn't get stunned at the start, which is not super likely. Oh fuck, he stole the stone skin there. But it will place immunity on my team, and he's not gonna... okay, he did stun them. He stole the stone skin, and he put... he stunned the Duchess. He stole one stone skin, he removed one stone skin, stunned the Duchess, and stunned the Initve. It couldn't have really gone any worse there. Like, he had the best possible luck that you can ever get, so... but my team is looking very good against him. Like, even though he had a great start, I think I'm gonna survive probably long enough to actually get a turn. And maybe he will lose the buffs by the time that my Initve gets a turn anyway, so it will not be that bad. But yeah, that Ukko had some insane opening to this fight. I think I'll just save both of the skills and not use anything. That candy did a decent amount of damage actually. I have never gotten a candy myself, I kind of wish I had. There was a guaranteed candy event last summer, but I just didn't have the shards to do it. If I was close, I would have probably actually bought shards to do it, but I was nowhere close, so I wasn't gonna do it. It was kind of shocking that they did the guaranteed candy event, because it is so good champion and it wasn't a new champion, so nobody was really expecting that to happen. I kind of have a small hope that maybe they will do the same thing for Rotos in this summer, but we will see. I'm gonna tell you off the bat that even though I don't buy any shards at all, but if there is guaranteed Rotos event, I will buy the shards. Even if I'm like 0 shards, I will do it. That's just the way it goes. I'm sad to say that, but that's the one champion that I will do it on. Harima as well. I will do it for Harima too. But I am kind of I'm pretty low on shards right now, but I am trying to save them for Rotos and Harima 10 access. So maybe I would have shards anyway when it happens. Sometimes I do those guaranteed events and sometimes I don't have shards to do them even if I want to. So I'm not always like keeping permanent amount of shards in order to be able to do them. Maybe if it happens so that I get my like can I kill it with the A3? I think I can, but it might not. Okay, it died, yeah. If I get my Rotos +4 and I get the Harima, then after that I can save it and not pull for anything but fusion events. But that's gonna be very RNG if that happens. It's not totally impossible. I need to pick like or pull 3 specific non-void champions. It isn't out of the realm of possibilities, but it's not something that I can will into existence. So even though I'm trying very hard to do it, but that's not how it works in real life. So even though it does in like games or anime or whatever. Okay, Tara's team is always a big trouble. I could consider using Helicat against some of these teams, but let's start off with Necret. I'm thinking that I do want to use the slow Necret that is in reaction against him. I mean, it depends what he picks. It's possible that I will just ban the Taras, but If he picks Lockout or UDK, I might have to ban them instead. Yeah, UDK is actually pretty good matchup against Taras too, because it will block his A2 that can stun my team. So yeah, I will definitely go with UDK. The UDK Necret is kind of okay, I have to ban the UDK. It's kind of underrated combination. Actually, you might think that you don't want to use them together, but they are pretty good combination together. Yeah, this is a bit scary that he banned the Duchess, but yeah, maybe this wasn't great for me. We shall see. If I can kill the enemy Rotos early in the fight, then my Rotos might be able to just pull it off, but I don't have increased attack, and I guess I got feared and he didn't get polymorphed, so maybe that's it, I guess. Yeah, okay, that's it. No way, there's no comeback from this, I don't think. Can I get a turn and not feared? Nope. Maybe I should have picked the bolster at least. Yeah. Not good. Taras is just on a different level. Maybe I should have picked Ukko instead, just because he's not using a speed team and I kind of needed some RNG in order to win against a team like this. Come on, can we get a crit? No weak hit, please. Okay, good. I mean, I guess it's still possible if I get counter attack, yeah? Yeah, Rotos doing Rotos things. Can we still win this? I think his Taras is just gonna kill it with A1, to be honest. Wait, he did A2. Now he's kind of trolling me. Okay, I guess we won it, but I think he should have just done A1 actually. Well, my team draft wasn't actually the great choice here, as I was hoping it to be. But it still worked out. But I guess it was a great choice, because let's say that I didn't pick what I did, it would be very likely that he would ban the Rotos, and there's no way that I could ever win this fight if I didn't have the Rotos in team, and it was very scary that he banned my Duchess, but I have very good geared Rotos, and yeah, he was able to pull it off. I can't wait to get 6-star blessing on him, let me show you. I have actually gotten 6-star Rotos in the shop multiple times, but I just haven't had enough those tier 2 souls. Like, I haven't spent them on anything but Rotos, and I have done the dungeon every day and all the events that give it. And soon I will get it. I'm very close to getting 300 that you need in order to buy it, but yeah. I'm super excited because the 6-star version on this actually makes a huge difference. Like, first of all, on a nuker like Rotos, 10 speed is a significant thing, but this blessing specifically gets like a million times better on 6-star. First of all, I will get much more damage mitigation. Now I have 60% at the start of the fight, but then I will get 90%. But then I will also get this extra effect that when I deal damage on the enemies, bonus damage with bone armor, then I will get stacks back on my champion. Right now I can't get those stacks back during this fight, but when it's at 6-star, and if other champions in my team are dead, then every time Rotos attacks enemy, I will get those stacks back, and he will get damage mitigation, and he will get more damage with them. And the bone armor is very huge, because you have seen many times in my videos, if you have seen them, that even if a +4 Leorios is hitting my Rotos with AoE nuke, and it's not protected by Necret, and it doesn't have a shield, it's still gonna survive it because of bone armor and because it's very high HP, so it's not gonna be as big difference as getting something like Lockout or like Taras or Marichka, but it is gonna definitely make difference on my fights. And making the Rotos faster is actually something important. Especially if I get him to +4, I kind of want to focus more on the speed than just damage on him. Him being able to lap enemy nukers and take one hit from them, if they don't do multi-hits, it can be very oppressive against certain types of teams, so... Even against that Taras, I guess I was lapping it, so... Should I just do the same thing as I did last time? The issue is that I need 2 nukers, because otherwise he can just ban the Rotos. I think the team actually is very good that I picked last time. The only weak link in it is Init, because Init just isn't tanky enough against it. It can't take a Taras hit, but otherwise I like the team I actually picked. But maybe I will not go the exact same team this time. Maybe I'll go with the Ukko instead of UDK, and otherwise the same team, yeah. I guess this is slightly different that he does have the double speed boost. Maybe I should have gone with the Cardiel. Is he gonna pick like a Chorchid here? Yeah, okay, fuck. I kind of should have known that this was gonna happen, so... Yeah, maybe I should have gone with Cardiel instead of Necret, or save the Necret pick for the last. Fuck. I knew that was gonna happen when I was looking that he's going with double speed booster, yeah. Fuck me. That was my mistake. If my Rotos can get turn here again, it's possible that I will do the same thing as in last fight, but Chorchid can easily shred my Rotos with his A1, so it is a bit different. His revivers look very squishy. If my Rotos doesn't get feared, I think there's a good chance that I can actually kill both of these. Ah, fuck my life. Never mind. I was thinking that I'm gonna kill both of his revivers and I would have been fine, but I'm actually still okay. I got the whale up. I guess his Taras is pretty slow, even with double turn meter boost. And next turn they are not gonna have buffs, and my Rotos will definitely kill both of them, so... Okay, I guess he got a turn a bit earlier. As you can see, the bone armor stacks and his tanky build is doing a lot of work, and he isn't really taking a lot of damage. I mean, he had the shield, but still. This is not actually like a tank, it's a nuker, so... But Rotos does have very high base defense as well, so... That's why Rotos has very good, like, he scales very well. If you have insane gear, Rotos is one of those champions that can carry your account more than others, because you can use him in a fast and tanky build that also has enough damage, and it's not something that a lot of other champions in this game can do. But maybe that's it for me anyway. Yeah, Rotos is not gonna get turns, and Init is gonna shred it. I wonder what I should have done in this fight. Well, maybe if my Rotos just didn't get feared in the start, I would have actually won it, but those things happen. Yeah, he just can't get the turn. I guess that's it. No way he can survive this, right? Yeah. A bit sad. I guess I'm kind of taking a lot of losses now. Yeah, like 3 losses. Yeah, it's gonna be strong teams now. Lots of like Taras and so on. I guess, well, I can actually move it. Yeah, people are always complaining that you can see the things on the screen, but I guess you can see it now. That I'm at rank 250, which isn't like at the very top, but I'm starting to meet like some of the harder teams, or by harder I mean teams with harder I mean teams with Taras. Yeah. But I definitely made some mistakes in picking my champions in couple fights. I do need to pick my nukers early and just save the supports for later, so that maybe I can make some adjustments against their team. Yeah. If I was gonna use other nukers, it would be different, but I can't really use other ones, so. Well, yeah, this is level 83, but he has the like ultra meta champions. All of these are like top meta right now, even Siphi and Turvold, so. Let's go with the fast Necret this time. Wait. Oh, okay. I thought that did I accidentally pick this properly. I think Ukko will also be very good in this fight, so let's go with him. I think it's very likely that he will actually ban the Ukko, but that's not like a bad thing, of course. He doesn't have a lot of polymorph in his team. I guess he uses this Turvold in Clan Boss or something. Damn, this guy has so good champions. He's picking a full Void team against me, and it's all of the like, pretty much all of the best Voids in this game. And he's only level 83. Who do I want to ban? I guess I'll go with Taras. I mean, yeah, it's pretty simple. I could go with Necret as well, but let's not get fancy. Let's just ban the Taras because he is very threatening. Yeah, I think this makes sense. My init wave is gonna get destroyed by Taras so easily that... I mean, Turvold can do it too, I guess, but at least it's not gonna be able to hit my Rotos if I have Whale up, but Taras would have been able to with his AoE, so... Anyway, it's a level 83. Surely we can win this fight even if he has good champions, right? I mean, I don't know, honestly. We will see. I would think so, but they are very good champions, so I'm not really sure. Well, he isn't super fast, so... The Necret does have, like, probably reaction is still up. I'm thinking that this guy might not have a lot of reaction because he's level 83. But let's do the safe route and just kill the Siphi instead. I'll just do the AoE attack and the Siphi will die, and maybe Necret will also get a crit on him. Yeah, he did. Yeah. Yeah, probably the gear difference is so huge that I will be fine, yeah. He didn't go before me with his speed boosting Siphi, like his nuker didn't go before me, even though he has speed boost, so surely I outgear him by like a massive amount. But I shouldn't be too complacent about this because I lost 3 fights already and now I'm like bullying a level 83 player, so... That Rotos actually kind of, I mean not Rotos, Necret looks kind of low HP. It might actually die to this ally attack. No, but kind of close, yeah, okay. Well, yeah, it did have strength, but it was still pretty low HP. Wait, how does his passive work? I don't think he will get block revived if I... Well, let's try it. I don't think he will actually get block revived if he dies to the... Yeah, he didn't get... Yeah, okay. Yeah, because he died to the indirect damage from like his passive or bulwark, either one. So he isn't actually block revived, but he died in between the multi hits, I guess, and that's why I was able to kill the Turvold. Yeah, that was a level 83, so let's not get too excited about that. The level cap used to be 60 for a very long time. I think they only increased it maybe 2 years ago or something, so... But it's been long enough that at this point everybody got level 100 a long time ago, so... Yeah, the Candy Siphi combination, it's kind of like with Rotos Siphi. I will definitely go with UDK against it, though it can still hit me with the AoE attack, but it will take both of these A1s that are very strong, so I kind of want to go with Necrot with UDK over Necrot in this matchup. No, but it looks very hard team to me, to be honest. I kind of want to go with Necrot, but I feel like he might just... Well, actually, no, I think I can go with Necrot. Let's think about this for a second. So, if he bans the Rotos here, I do have heals, so yeah. He could ban the Duchess, but I think it's not completely certain that he will do it. So it will take me time to get through the UDK. It is very risky for me to pick a team with one reviver, but very often they will let me pick it, which is kind of surprising. But I can't do it against every fight. I need to do it in a very specific matchup where I think it's very likely that they can't ban the reviver. And of course, if they do ban it, then there's like, not against this team, but against some other teams, like the Daras team that I had earlier, Rotos can definitely be very scary, so... Oh, it did a lot of more damage than I was expecting it to do. Sometimes it doesn't do any dent, it might do like this amount of damage, but he took a lot. I'm seeing a decent amount of Rondas in live arena, and she's definitely very decent with her A2, but I feel like she's so squeezy that you kind of want to use her in like speed team with Siphi always. And I do actually prefer my Necrot a lot over her. I tried to use her a bunch of times, but I feel like... I mean, not Necrot, I mean Initve. Initve is just able to end the fights, unlike her, like she is able to, so... But if you use her in a fast team with 2 nukers, she can be very strong. Kind of like this team, actually, yeah. But Siphi looks to be very low HP and it doesn't have any buffs. I think I have attack buff. Surely I will kill it with ally attack. I think yes. Yeah. Definitely not if it had defense buff, but it was so low HP that I was able to actually kill it with the A1. Roto's A1 doesn't do that much damage. It's like pretty low or average multiplier, but it is still an insane skill because of the 25% chance to get extra turn, so. But the main selling point about the skill is not the damage, which is very meager actually. See, my Rotos is so tanky. I guess he didn't have the attack buff. I'm pretty sure he didn't. But my Rotos is so tanky that it wasn't able to kill it even when it blocked his passive. Of course, the stronger ones will kill it, but if it's full HP and it has the bone armor, then even they won't always kill it. It's kind of RNG, even like +4s. So maybe I'll just save the ally. I don't think it really matters, but let's save the ally protection until Rotos dies. Actually, maybe I should have tried to put attack down on one of these nukers, but I guess it's fine. I wonder when we're gonna get the next fusion. I kind of hope it's not next week, but I'm kind of fearing that it's already gonna start next week. I could definitely take like a month's vacation from fusion events. They are so like, what's the word? They are so intensive, like I'm not able to do anything else in this game when we have a fusion, and I would definitely want to take some time off to farm a Sand Devil and other stuff. So, and I would actually want to get dungeon farming as well, which I haven't been doing in months. So I mean, like I said before, I am farming Fire Knight for a couple days now, but it is to get enough money to do this artifact enhancement event and the champion training events. But after that, I will farm a bit of masteries and then maybe a bit Sand Devil if I have time before the next fusion, but probably not. We shall see. I'm always buying the 10 games refill and maybe even the 20 if I have the like time and will to do live arena, but not more than that. But I am going for these because it is a very slow grind, and I think when I do get the Quintus, which will take a long time, but I think he will be very like big upgrade on my account. So it is kind of the reason why I actually started making these videos, because I thought that I'm gonna farm this daily, so I might as well try to make videos about them, but I didn't think they would be very popular. I thought that it would be much less popular than my reset videos, which aren't doing good at all right now because I'm not finishing very high and I'm using the same teams every time, so they kind of get a bit less interesting. But yeah, this kind of wait, what do I want to pick? Let's go with Ukko. Yeah. I mean, I was definitely gonna do live arena videos, but I wasn't planning to do it like a video every time I push it, but yeah. Even though I do a video every time I do reset, so it would have been kind of weird if I didn't do the same thing for live arena, I guess. Yeah, let's just go with Nakarada. This team honestly doesn't look very scary. Some of these other teams that I was fighting, they had very like top champions and I was afraid of them, but in this team I don't really ever need to ban any of these champions. I'm kind of fine with him having any of them, but I guess I should ban the Gandhi. It's definitely the biggest threat, but I'm not really too worried about him, so it is kind of stark difference because some of these other fights they had insane teams, but this actually looks like a pretty weak team, to be honest. Like many like volumes of like less scary team as the other ones. Not to roast this guy too much, it's of course not his fault. I mean, it all comes down to RNG. Even if you spend a lot in this game, you might not get top champions. So, and some people are like completely free to play, and they basically have all of the top void champions, like Warlord and Sifi and this kind of stuff, like Ukraine duo. Yeah, that's just, I guess it doesn't really matter, but I was thinking that it might not even die to the A1 because it has defense buff, but I don't think it really matters, so. I think maybe we will just, I mean, if I lose this fight in auto, then it's my fault, but let's see what is going on in the Reddit. Surely I should win this fight, right? If I win this fight, then let him have the win, but let's put it so that you can see it, but let's see what's going on in the Reddit. Wow, this is so long post. Okay, no way. No offense, I'm not gonna read that. I'm here for the memes, not for the essays. Wait, I was gonna upload wrong post. Yeah, it doesn't really look like there's too much banter going on in the Reddit today. I think it's mostly in the weekends when things get going. Oh, I haven't heard about this, that the game crashes a lot, but I have definitely experienced many like weird bugs with the live arena. I had this bug happen to me multiple times that my internet connection is working just fine, and I can see what the enemy team picks, but it doesn't let me pick any of my champions, and it auto picks my team, and it only picks the highest player power champions in my team, so it won't be a usable team. Yeah, let's just go with Nakarada, I guess. Okay, so this guy is asking about damage calculation, and I have mentioned this in videos several times, like when I've been using the... wait, what do I want to pick? Should I just go with double dash instead of Ukko? Nah, let's just go with Ukko. Surely mine is faster. But yeah, I've mentioned it several times in my videos, especially during the champion guides, that there is a very good damage calculator that can basically show you everything about this. Like, there is many different tools on it, and it is posted in the official raid Discord in the arena channel. I don't really want to open the Discord right now, but just go to the official Discord arena channel and then click the pinned posts, and then you will see, like, what does it say? I think it said something like Mad Tools by Stealth, and it is a spreadsheet from, like, what's it called? Like Excel spreadsheet, and it has multiple different calculators, like several different kinds of damage calculators and HP calculators and speed calculators, bomb damage calculators, many different stuff, but it's all like kind of arena focused, and it's made by one of my clanmates who knows about this stuff, so it's completely free and it works very well. So I'm kind of getting destroyed by this guy. The Ukko can be devastating. Wait, didn't I go with the bolster Necret, or did I pick the wrong one? Damn, I guess... am I gonna lose this fight? Oh, fuck. I guess it's a loss. It kind of looked like I could do very well, but the Ukko just destroyed... okay, even more. This Ukko just completely destroyed my team. No chance. Ah, damn it. Yeah, well, that can happen. Oh my god. He has like... okay, now he's just flexing on me with distance. Anyway, it happens. I think the team that I picked was the right one, actually. I just got destroyed by the stuns. I mean, I could have gone with my own Ukko instead. I was thinking about that, actually. But that would have also been down to RNG. I feel like this was the safer choice, but I just got completely destroyed by this Ukko. Wait, I did pick Ukko anyway. I mean, he banned my Ukko, yeah. And I guess I banned his Warlord, yeah. Anyway, it happens. Yeah, I definitely had some good luck in fights myself today and yesterday, so I can't really complain about that, though it was getting pretty comical that Ukko was just like repeating the stun every turn that he took, so yeah, let's just do this strategy that let's go with the stuff that I always pick anyway and then see what we go with. I haven't really... yeah, I was just gonna say that I haven't really found any opportunities to use Helicat. But this fight, he has to charge it. I don't think I can really use it. I mean, if I can ban the charge it, then yes. But he has one pick left in his team, and I think it's very likely that it will be Warlord. So I don't really want to go with Helicat in this fight. I mean, unless I have the last pick, but I don't. So let's go with Cardiel and then Ukko. Yeah, let's go with Cardiel and Ukko. Let's give him like a double speed threat. Assuming this last one is a Warlord and I ban it, then I will definitely go first in this fight, and it might actually be pretty easy for me if I just ally attack the charge it with init van, and that's it basically. Yeah, okay. I wouldn't really always ban the Kaimar, but let's actually do it in this fight, because I think if I mean, probably my Guardian will be faster than it anyway, but if I do ban it, then I think I will definitely go before him and I will kill the Charged. He doesn't have Siphi or anything. Like, usually these teams with Charged have both Siphi and Arbiter, or at least Siphi, but he doesn't. So, oh, it's in Stone Skin. I guess it kind of makes sense. Yeah. If I had both Rotos and Initve in this team, I'm almost certain that I will kill it through the Stone Skin, but I'm not gonna try it with just Initve. Okay, that's pretty nice. Wait, the Charged is kind of slow, yeah. I guess Initve is gonna go before him and I will be fine. Yeah, this is the thing that I've talked about many times, that you want to get fast nukers in live arena, and especially if it's something like Charged. I mean, generally you want to use a team with speed boost and him to be in a fast build, but if he doesn't get a turn, then he's not really gonna be a big threat. But that's why something like, I think Charged is kind of in the middle of like S tier and A tier, but unless you can go first, then Taras, Protoss and Harima are all definitely better than Charged, even though he's by far the highest damage dealing champion in the game. But he's kind of more conditional than Taras, Harima and Protoss. You can pretty much pick them against anything. But with Charged, you kind of need a specific team, or you at least need the enemy team to be slow so that you can use him. And usually it's always Siphi and Arbiter and then Charged. That's why you often see in the fights that when the enemy picks Siphi and Arbiter, I'm already telling that he's gonna pick Charged next, and I'm right pretty much every time about it. So Taras is very tanky, so it's not super easy to kill him with Initve, but I hope I'm able to survive long enough that it's possible. Oh fuck, that's actually not good at all. I was saving his her revive for later, but I guess it kind of backfired. Hope I can get some stuns. I really need to get stuns on Taras. Oh shit. Ooh, I guess maybe that's it. Fuck. Wait, can I get stun? No. I don't think they can really get any turns now, so probably that's it. The Taras and Maritska combo is just so powerful. It's kind of comical at this point. Wait, maybe there's a small chance I can hang in for a couple turns if Guardian is gonna... Ah, fuck, he did ally attack. Ah, fuck. Oh, yeah, never mind, it's the A2. I'm stupid. But yeah, if Guardian laps him, maybe he's gonna get revive on death. Okay, never mind. Yeah, Maritska and Taras is just too strong, and I must ban the Warlord, so... I guess, let's see the... Ah, okay, I couldn't cancel it. Many fights were kind of close and it could have gone either way, but I actually ended up losing a lot of these fights today, but I've been gaining a lot of points, so at this point I'm definitely not gonna get easy fights, so... It is still very close. I think many of these fights I could have won with just a slightly better RNG, so... And I definitely could have picked different teams in some of those fights. Let's go with Necret, but maybe I can use Samson against this card. Let's go with Necret and Ukko and see what he picks. Maybe I will not go with Samson, we shall see. I mean, I kind of want to pick him against Leorios, but he does have 2 tanky revivers, so... And they are both in bone armor. I'm not really sure if that means that they are in like resistance builds and they're squishy. But if they're tanky and in bone armor, then never mind. He haven't picked Rotos, so I definitely must go with Initve, yeah. I'm kind of curious to see in what builds these revivers are in. Should I actually ban the... I'm not really sure if I have ever banned Leorios in live arena, but I think if I ban Leorios from his team, then it will be a lot less threat. I mean, Ukko can still be very annoying, and he has both Ukko and Sifi CCing my team, but if I can just get 1 turn on Initve, then I already won this fight, so I think the Leorios ban actually made sense. And I do have the bolster, so he's not gonna place block buffs on me, which is great. Oh, if it had got an extra turn there, it would have been pretty funny. I would have won the fight if he got lucky and got the extra turn. Yeah, I think surely there's no way that I can lose this fight. I think the matchup just heavily favors me, and he didn't stun the Initve at the start, so I should be good. Yeah, definitely the teams that people draft make a huge difference, and even like top tier champions like these, against the right matchup they can be very easy team. But of course, if you don't have a lot of gear or champions that you can choose from, then you don't really have those options. So, and if you have really good champions, then you're just gonna go with double Taras, Maritska, Sifi, Axe, like every fight. So okay, I guess we got 1 PT win after all of those losses that I suffered. I mean, it's not really that big deal, but of course, losing many fights in a row is always very depressing, and I'm very competitive, so I don't like losing, but I mean, even if you do the right picks, and I definitely didn't do them in every fight, but some fights you're gonna lose because of champions, and some fights you're just gonna lose because of RNG. So I think all of those 3 actually happened today, so it was very balanced losing session. Yeah, against Leorios, because of his 2 AO Enooks with double hit, I very often want to go with Necret, but it's also very likely that he will ban Necret, so... This team doesn't look too bad. I mean, they're all great champions, but I think I can definitely deal with a team like this. unless he picks a second lockout, it is that is, yeah. I'm kind of afraid of those double lockout teams because I have lost to 2 different ones at this point. And he has the last pick, so I can't really pick a Mortu if I change my mind and want to get something to counter lockout. I guess I'll go with... no, let's go with UDK and Initve. Ukko or UDK, which one should I go? Let's go with Ukko. No, let's go with Ukko. I mean, UDK will be better against Siphi and Rotos, and Ukko will be better against Leorios, but let's just go with Ukko so that I will at least have 1 revive in the team, and he can ban my only revive. So I think if I picked UDK, it would have been likely that he would have banned my Duchess. But now because I picked Ukko, I think he will ban my Necret actually. So this is probably better. Well, he banned my Rotos. I think in this fight it's totally fine if he bans the Rotos. It's not... I think the Initve is better than... Well, I mean, they're both good, but I'm totally fine with Initve in this fight. Yeah, I think he should have definitely banned the Necret in this matchup. I mean, this is the fast one without reaction, so it is possible that he could just focus it and kill it, but he probably, I mean, he definitely doesn't know it, and it is very high HP, so it can survive some hits, but not if both of them hit it with their main skills, so... And not without attack buff on Leorios. Yeah, this should be pretty easy fight. I think I have fought against this guy before, but I could recall wrong. This kind of seems a bit familiar name, but I don't think it's somebody that I know from Latinum Arena. Or maybe it is, I'm not sure. Yeah, I hit the Rotos because I'm thinking that if Initve can go after this, then he can just kill everybody but Duchess. So, with the AoE skill. Ah, fuck, he didn't go. Well, never mind, I guess. I got the extra turn anyway. Okay, good, yeah. Yeah, this should be very easy now. Yeah, maybe we can... I'll spend the 20 games. Maybe we can get some redemption in for the losses that I got today. I mean, I'm not really sure what you guys think about wasting the games on it. Like, do you spend any games on Live Arena, or how much are you willing to spend? But for now, I think I'm kind of trying to get the area bonuses, and I actually started with like Hydra and Spider, but I'm actually just gonna go with... I'm gonna do all of them, but for now I'm gonna focus on Fire Knight mostly. And I think... I mean, that's not the reason I'm doing Live Arena, but I will definitely take them, and in the short term I kind of want to get some medals too. But definitely the main goal is to get Quintus, of course. That's always been the main goal. I think Live Arena will probably be more fun for me as well when I get the Quintus. I mean, I guess often enemy team might pick it as well, but I think I would enjoy this more if I already had Quintus in my team. And it is kind of been a lot of fun because I've kind of discovered some new tactics and maybe rediscovered some old tactics, so... Yeah. I'll just pick one champion randomly because I can't really make a proper decision when I don't see the rest of his team. But yeah, let's just go with Initve. Yeah, sadly Samson hasn't gotten a lot of use. I feel like it's not because I'm not willing to use him, but I think because I climbed a bit higher, the kinds of teams I meet, I just don't find any fights where he would be a good pick. So definitely not against this team, that's for sure. Okay, so we go with UDK, and what's the last one? I think either Ukko or maybe we will go with double Duchess. I haven't been doing that in a while. Or should I go with Nakarada actually? He could ban the Duchess, but fuck, it's hard choice. No, let's go with Nakarada. Maybe this Nakarada wasn't a good pick. Maybe I should have gone with 2 revivers. We will see. It could just be that he bans my Duchess and picks a Warlord and I can't ban the UDK. But if this isn't the Warlord, then I should be good. Okay, good. Yeah, I want to ban this UDK so badly. Almost certainly he will ban my UDK as well, though. There's no way that he can ban the Duchess. Or if he does it, then I think it's almost a mistake. So, or it's a mistake. I lost. Well, he did ban the Duchess, okay. I do have the bolster Nakarada. I think I should be totally fine in this fight without a reviver, yeah. Even though he does have the AoE nuke with the candy, but Nakarada is protecting Initve and he has a bolster, so there's no way that I can lose this fight, right? I mean, it's not like I haven't been wrong in some fights, but surely there's no way that I can lose this fight. Yeah, I'm overthinking it. Yeah, this is an easy fight. I think he kind of made a mistake in the draft. He should have banned my UDK and not Duchess. It was kind of tempting to ban the Duchess because I only had 1 reviver, but with these specific champions and because I have a bolster Nakarada, I was fine. If I didn't have bolster Nakarada, the candy might have been able to kill the Initve at the start, and that could have been very bad, but that wasn't the case. And this fast Nakarada build is actually very good in this matchup. And as you can see, I procced the refresh, so in theory you can do multiple of these ally attacks in a row, assuming that you don't kill the target and you proc refresh, but yeah. And back in the day, you could do this, and Rotos could also proc ally attacks proc extra turns from those ally attacks with the A1. So you could get multiple turns with Nakarada in row, and then you could also get multiple extra turns with Rotos. And in like theory, you could have like get like infinite amount of extra turns Rotos. Like, of course, it didn't happen a lot in practice, but I definitely had some fights that I had like many extra turns with Rotos, like more than 3 extra turns in queue, and he's just waiting to use all of them in row. So, but they fixed that at one point, and they made it so that Rotos extra turn can't proc from ally attack, and that was kind of a stealth nerf that was never mentioned in any patch notes or anything, but it was actually pretty significant nerf on him. I actually got Nakarada like instantly when he was new, so I was abusing this combination a lot, and I instantly found the refresh combination to be like insanely good. I don't recall how long it took that they nerfed it, but maybe like 6 months. I don't recall the specific, but it was in the game for a while, but eventually they removed it. That's why I think it's great that HH Gaming is trying to like highlight all of these patches and hidden nerfs that they do that aren't actually mentioned in patch notes. But I wish there was some kind of like raid Wikipedia where you could actually see all of these things sorted out in a good way, but probably we're not ever gonna get a good Wikipedia. I mean, we have some Wikipedias, but they are not very like maintained a lot and nobody actually uses them, so. This doesn't look very threatening to me. Okay, now it kind of looks bad. Both UDK and Harima, I don't like these picks at all. Maybe in this fight I will go with Samson and go with triple nuker. Should I do it? Let's think about this. If he bans Rotos, it will be very hard to kill this team with Initve, so maybe I have to go with triple nuker. The first two picks weren't threatening at all, but when he picked these two as well, this team is gonna be insanely tanky against me. No, actually, no, let's not do that. Let's go with my own tankiness against this guy, yeah. No, let's go with, yeah, let's go with this. I was thinking about going with Guardian or Python and having some heals, but maybe I could have gone with both Necret and Guardian. Maybe that would have been a choice. I really didn't want to go with one Reviver against this team. And the double Duchess isn't like a terrible combination. Okay, with that as his last pick, it's not too bad. I guess I was kind of getting afraid for no reason. The UDK Harima is an insane combination for me to deal with, but if this was like Taras, then it would have been worse, but I think I should be fine with this team, yeah. He doesn't have any speed threat, and I was able to ban the UDK, which I thought that I wouldn't been able to ban, so yeah, I should be fine. Maybe I was a bit of like the PTSD from all of the UDK and Harima fights hit in, and I was getting a bit too afraid, but actually it's not that threatening team. I actually can't one-shot them with the A3 because the Harima passive, so I'm just gonna start with A2 on Mitrala, actually. I could have done it on Python or... Wait, can I actually kill the Mitrala? Yeah, let's go with the A2, maybe I can kill it. If the Rotos A2 weak hits on the targets, he's not actually gonna steal any max HP from them, so that's why I didn't want to hit the Python who was higher HP than Mitrala. Just to clarify it. Sometimes I kind of waste my Rotos A2 when I know that I'm not killing anybody and I hit something like Harima and it weak hits and I just waste my time with it, so. I'm definitely seeing some like nukers in Stone Skin. I guess we saw the George it a few fights ago, but I'm not too afraid of stone skin nukers. The champions in this game nowadays are just so tanky that you lose an insane amount of damage if you are not in lethal or savage on your nuker. Yeah, that was a weak hit and we didn't steal any HP. With multiple Force Affinity champions, it's definitely very RNG for Rotos to get kills. And because of Harima passive, Demon Spawn can't crit on her, so Initve will never kill it, basically. Not if there's any heals left in the team. But I kind of would want to kill it on Rotos first so that he can actually one-shot the Python, but maybe I'll just focus the Python, I guess. Pythons have definitely given me trouble in the past as well. Yeah, let's not kill the Ronda and okay, he died, nice. Let's leave the Ronda to Initve, who can definitely kill her. Yeah, I was a bit afraid of this fight, and I guess it was still kind of close, but it wasn't too bad. But the Harima UDK combination is like a nightmare for me to deal with, so. I guess today's session didn't start insanely well, but it kind of, I did a bit better in the end, but definitely there's some improving to do for next time. I do kind of like the speed Necret. He's definitely doing his purpose. Like, I was originally talking about building him in protection and making him even faster than that. But because Ukkos are so popular, and because Bolster set has that interesting synergy that Ukko can place the block buffs with his A2 if enemy has any buffs on them, and he can't remove the unremovable bolster. So maybe I will still keep going with the bolster, even if the protection set will be like a lot faster. So, and I will probably try to see if I can make even faster bolster set on him in future. He's like, I think 217 speed, so it's not like he's slow, but he's not like my cardial speed. Wait, I need to think about this. Well, probably I should just give up on the drafting base, but he only has one polymorph, so let's at least go with Ukko, and then... Okay, let's just go with Init Fancy. Maybe in this fight we will actually use the Helicat, but the issue is that the Siphi can just sleep the Helicat, and then both of the Taras will like destroy my team, and it will not be fun. Should I go with Helicat? Should I go with Cardiel or a second reviver? Let's go with the Helicat. Yeah. I think either way, this fight is almost impossible for me to win, so... And I kind of have to ban the UDK. I don't want to do it... No, let's not, that would be... Let's ban the Maritzka, yeah. So that I can actually at least try to kill the Tarases, but... Now I'm not gonna be able to do anything for several turns at the start, so... Yeah, I guess this guy, it's one of these fights that he's level 96, but now I understand that why am I meeting against him even though he's low level. Wow, that went pretty well. I mean, he still has the UDK, but actually it's looking pretty nice for me at this point. Come on, if this doesn't weak it, since he doesn't have Stone Skin now, I can definitely kill it with attack buff on him. Okay, fuck. If I weak hit there, I probably would have won the fight. Nice, nice. Ukko doing work. My Ukko is so like, sometimes he's being incredible and sometimes he's like a massive waste of space in my team. I kind of have like a love-hate relationship on him. Every time I lose a fight, I say that I should have picked Ukko and I would have won the fight. And then every time I pick Ukko, then I'm like, fuck, he's not doing anything. And the enemy Ukko is destroying my team. And I should have picked like Cardinal or Necret instead. But this fight is actually destroying the enemy team, so it's nice to see it. Yeah, okay. This was just total annihilation. Like, even though the enemy has insane champions, but he wasn't super fast and my Ukko just totally destroyed his team. There's no comeback after this kind of humiliation from Ukko. Well, I guess he can still just, if he gets those Taras turns, then I was thinking that maybe I should have just let it not die because he can revive it now, but I'd rather him revive that UDK than those Tarases, so let's do it. It's low enough HP that if Rotos gets a turn and doesn't weak it this time, he can definitely kill it with H3. I can still definitely lose this fight though. I mean, I didn't get the Helicat block damage yet, but the good thing that has been in this fight is that because I picked the Ukko and he was able to go first, he totally blocked the damage potential on these Tarases because they had block buffs on them and the rest of the team as well. And because of that, his AoE nukes did a lot less damage than they normally would do on me. But I'm kind of having a hard time finishing off this fight, so I can definitely still lose it though. And definitely, this wouldn't have been possible without Ukko getting very lucky. So, and even though I got super lucky, it's still like very close. Like I'm almost losing this fight anyway. So. Yeah, I don't think I can kill the Siphi, but let's try. Okay, good. I'm super afraid that she's just gonna spam sleep on my Rotos and he will make a comeback. I can still lose it, but I think probably I will manage to win. Tarases are just so incredible that even if they have no gear or even if they are like stunned 5 times in a row, I'm still super afraid of them. Okay, nice. We actually found a fight where Helicat was a good pick and actually made some great work here. Yeah, I mean, Ukko was definitely the star here, but Helicat was also good. Wait, can I get one more fight? I think it's very close. I'm just gonna... Okay, nice. I didn't want to stay in that screen because I want to get one more fight in. Nice. Anyway, it kind of started off a bit shaky and I was a bit annoyed by my own mistakes. But I guess we got some pretty good fights in the end and gonna end this session in a very nice note. Well, this is the last fight. Let's see what happens. Maybe this guy gets revenge from his fallen Taras brothers in the last fight and totally ruins my day. We shall see. I'm kind of slouching in my chair and like I'm like 50 centimeters lower than I would actually be if I sit straight in it. But this isn't the same guy. Again, it's a team with double Taras and Maritska, but not a lot of polymorph, which I think is a mistake. I remember there was actually some discussion in my clan Discord about this yesterday. I don't recall who said it, but somebody was like, he will still advise of going on polymorph on Taras, even though bone armor gives him a lot of damage. But yeah, I will definitely say that at least in these fights, like polymorph is a lot better against me than the bone armor. And it's not just Ukko, but you're seeing a lot of Harima and Taras in live arena, and against all of them, polymorph is so good. So, and of course, the meta in classic arena defense is a bit different, and you want to go for very RNG heavy teams, so you pretty much want to go with polymorph. Yeah. You can definitely use bone armor as well, but polymorph is just very hard to beat in the current meta. I guess we'll go with the double Duchess again. I'm not sure if it will go as good as last time, but let's give it a go. It is like a repeat of the other fight. Wait, this isn't the same team, right? I have to check if it's the same team, but I'm pretty sure it's not the same team, surely. I'm just meeting a lot of Taras and Maritska because that's what you do when you get higher ranks in any kind of arena in this game. It is the best offense team and it is the best defense team, so... Okay, this time I didn't get my Ukko, so maybe I'm not gonna like do anything against this guy. Yeah, I guess it's gonna be totally different. Yeah, but he doesn't have the. I hope I don't get feared. He doesn't have the Maritska in his team, so if I can just do a little bit of damage, I can reduce their max HP permanently, I guess. But I'm not really able to hit them with Rotos for several turns, and I'm not sure if I'm able to survive this many turns because this time they have tons of buffs in the team. And the Taras AoE is gonna get 15% damage from each buff of their team, so he's gonna destroy my team in a second. He's just waiting for the stone skin to end on this Duchess. But it is not terrible because it's giving my init a second turn and he can try to reduce their max HP a bit more. I think I'll actually go with the whale just to reduce some damage on this Duchess and maybe it can survive. Please no extra turn. Okay, good. Ah, fuck, too bad. I wanted to hit these Tarases, but I guess I can't, so... Did I reduce the cooldown of this by 1 with the masteries? I think I did. Well, I don't want to get too excited. I think it's gonna be a very hard fight, but maybe if I can get some revives off after these AoE nukes, maybe I can make a comeback. Wait, he's still not using the AoE nukes. What is he doing? Surely he's gonna use it now. Okay, yeah, finally. Yeah, so actually, I'm gonna do a bit different. I'm not gonna go for... Well, never mind, fuck, he has the Necret. If I can get through this Necret, I'm just gonna focus on his Tarases and try to reduce their max HP. I'm not gonna try to kill the Duchess at all. But he saved the other AoE nuke. I guess that was a good decision by him. And he's gonna kill my init again before it gets a turn, so... Come on, let's get a crit. No. It's not looking very good for me. My init isn't getting any turns, and I'm gonna run out of revives soon. If I can even... Okay, I can pull off one more revive. Actually, he doesn't have AoE nukes right now, so... Maybe my init can get one turn. Both of my dodges are very tanky. Like, even the fast one is like 120k HP, so... Damn it, I wish the init would have gone before the Rotos and he could have killed that UDK. And it was a weak hit. Let's go with the AoE, but I don't think that... Yeah, UDK is gonna die. And when they do the AoE nukes, they're gonna... I think... I have to double check it, but I think they have a self removal of the destroyed max HP, so it's not gonna last forever, but I was hoping to buy some time with it. My Rotos is starting to gain some HP, so maybe there's a chance that I can still get this. I don't think they can one-shot him with A1. I mean, definitely they can't. But if they do, they might be able to do it so that they do almost 50%, but not enough to 50%. And then they will almost kill it, but not proc the passive, which could be very bad. But it's kind of looking good for me at this point. Definitely if he can get some stuns on my Rotos, it will be bad. But my Rotos is built with a little bit of resistance, so often he will not get stunned by Tarases. They don't want to build a lot of accuracy because generally it will be very bad for them. But when fighting against my Rotos, it's not... Should I go with A2 or A3? I don't think I can actually kill it with A3, so let's go with A2. It was kind of low HP, maybe I could have killed it. Anyway, I should be fine. But yeah, they don't want to build accuracy on them, and that's why me building a small amount of resistance on my Rotos actually very often works out very well. I will show you the build. Yeah, we're almost getting the silver 3. I guess one more or two more fights. Let me show you there again, yeah. I'm at rank 200 right now. I mean, not that the rankings on Live Arena really matter at all, but just for out of curiosity. I guess the win ratio kind of stayed the same as it was before. Okay, I need to change it again. Let's put it there. I'm not really sure where I should put this. Yeah, I'm a bit noob with this, but yeah, let's just go with this. So my win ratio actually was lower a couple days ago, so I'm actually gaining a couple percentage on it. But at the start of this session, I did lose some fights, but we made some kind of comeback in the end. Even against some like very scary teams, we kind of did good. So I mean, I guess it was level 96, but it is kind of funny. Like these guys, of course, pick the same team because that's where the game is at right now, that I'm picking all kinds of different teams every time. But if you have double Taras and Maritska, then 100% of fights you're gonna pick double Taras and Maritska. And if you don't pick them, then you're just trolling yourself. So let's see. So it's not that much resistance. I mean, it's 227, which is more than you would normally have on a nuker, and it might seem very low, but very often it is enough against enemy Tarases, or most of the time it's enough. And it's not like he has any resistance in any of his other pieces of gear. It's basically only in his amulet. I should just max clip this. Like, it's been very good for me, so I should just do it. I've been using this amulet for a while, even though I have a better one. Let's go one more. I'm not using resistance builds anyway. Okay, I'll take it. It's good for me. Yeah, I'm not really using any resistance builds, and I do have better amulet with more damage. But for now, this is actually very important for me. I really like this 50 resistance that I get from here. If you watch my videos, you will see that most of the time my Rotos will not get stunned by Taras, so it's these kind of little things in the builds that sometimes can make a lot of difference, but of course in the end it comes down to gear and champions, but yeah. Anyway, it was a pretty fun live arena session, and Samson hasn't really seen any use, so I'm kind of sad about it, but I think the kind of opponents I'm meeting are too good to use either Samson or Arix against, so. But Helicat was good. I didn't use him in... Did I only use him in one fight or two fights? But where I did use him, he was very good, specifically against those Taras teams. The issue with him is that, of course, Ukko is very popular, and Ukko is gonna destroy him. And then the other thing is that people often use fast Sifis in live arena, and they might just open with A1 and sleep him so that he doesn't get the turn. And if they have something like Georgid in their team and they're able to go first, maybe it's like Sifi, Arbiter, Georgid Axe, then yeah, they're gonna destroy your team. Or maybe Georgid isn't the best example because he's gonna he can ignore this block damage with one of his skills, but maybe Taras is the best example. I think it's very good pick against Taras teams. I mean, it's not terrible against Georgid, it's still gonna work with his AoE skill, but he can kill one target with his single target A3. But anyway, if you guys have any suggestions like what kinds of builds or champions I should try, I'm definitely open for ideas, but I feel like I have pretty much tried my best options. There is still those things that I have talked about many times that I will try soon, but other than those, I feel like I have kind of gone through my champions and found the best things to use. Definitely things that I will use in future is gonna be Nakarada, probably Mountain King as well, but I'm not expecting too much out of him, but Nakarada and Elhain, and is there something else? Yeah, probably not anything else, to be honest. I was thinking about using like a bomb champion, like Chashar, but I don't have a fast speed booster, in which case you might find some use for him. And pretty much every team has immunity, so probably I won't even try him, to be honest. If you are using Sifi or Arbiter, I think he would make sense and you might use him in some fights, but I think not for me. But anyway, that's it for today's live arena, and see you next time.